You know, I think one of the biggest lies social media has ever sold us is the idea that success happens in one giant moment. Think of a lot of the big artists that came out during like 2016. We may think it was one big like boom, all of a sudden they're successful, right? One viral video, one viral song, one big break, one lucky connection, one huge opportunity. And while those moments exist, most of the people I've studied didn't build their lives that way. They built them river by river. Let's go to Travis Scott. We all know the story of Travis Scott. We all know that he started in his hometown of Houston, Texas, and he went to college and found out college wasn't for him. So he left college and used the money his parents was giving him and lived in one of his friends' dorm and eventually moved all the way to LA to get connections and he connects himself rigorously, continuously perfecting his craft while doing so, and had finally made a connection, not with Kanye yet, not with T.I. yet, not with Mike Dean yet, but with Anthony Kilhofer, one of Kanye's engineers and mixers, right? That connection was the catalyst for change because then he started interning at the studio where he met T.I. and T.I. would sign him, and then eventually he would meet Kanye and the rest is history. But notice how everything was a small river. He may not have seen everything in that moment, but look where it took him, and now he's Travis Scott. We're obsessed with giant waves because giant waves are, well, exciting. Nobody gets excited about one sale, one workout, one conversation, one follower, one video. But that's how things actually happen. We get excited by, oh, this big thing happened. Oh, my body is crazy. Oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, I have all the girls. Oh, I have all these niggas on speed dial. You know, I have everything. I have all these things. But nobody is excited about the reps that take to get there. Right? When I look at my own life, I can see it for myself. Faith was a river. Walking was a river. Creating content was a river. Recording every single day, producing daily are rivers. Social confidence is a river that I still go through. Learning is a river. Money reps are a river, but none of them changed everything overnight. But together, a different story is told. The life you want is built through small rivers that lead to one big lake and eventually one gigantic ocean. You have to complete the social tasks at hand every single day. Every single day is something that you must complete. Every single day you do the same reps regardless of how you may feel in the moment. As long as you get it done, that's what matters. When it comes to making money, I used to do this crazy thing of like, I want to make $3 million in 24 months, right? Crazy, delusional, right? I still think it's possible, of course. But I didn't have a plan. I was watching other videos and I was trying to build this perfect plan of saying this is exactly how it's going to go and I'm ready to do it. And then when I started to actually try to do it and things came up, I stopped and I said, scratch this, we're making a whole different plan. And every single time, what I learned was that I hadn't stuck to the plan and I didn't break it down easy enough for my body to register what we were doing. So the motivation faded, everything faded, and I stopped. I completely stopped. I didn't try anymore. And then when something went wrong or I relapsed and gooned or anything like that, I made a whole new plan where I was like, okay, we're gonna make $10 million in 32 months. We're gonna have six-pack abs chiseled. We're gonna get all the huzz. We're gonna get all, because this is how I was talking about at the time. We're gonna get all this, all that. I'm gonna get this new car, new house, new thing. Boom. That's how we live, motherfucker. That's the new life, nigga. We're gonna be living in New York. We're gonna be living in LA. We're gonna be doing all these things. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be fucking Kanye and I'm gonna be touring in front of 300,000 people. And once again, I don't know if you realize the issue was I had this big vision, but I didn't break it down to what I need to get done that specific day and then the day after and the day after. I'm slowly starting to see improvement in my life because right now I'm stuck on a vision and goal, and I am doing everything in my power to complete the daily reps it takes to achieve that goal. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I have the faith and willpower that I know it's going to happen. I'm creating the small lakes. I'm creating the offer. I'm creating the content daily. I'm creating the offer that could possibly make me a lot of money. I'm doing the social reps that could possibly get me a girlfriend. I'm doing the social reps that can possibly get me a stronger supporting support system. I'm being there for my family. I'm doing all these things, working out daily so I can achieve the goals I have in fitness. I'm doing these things that are small rivers that can lead to the big lake, which is my vision, which can lead into that gigantic ocean, which is what I want my life to be at the end of the day. And do you see how beautiful that is? People quit because rivers look small. It's not interesting. It's boring. It's lame. Doing this thing every single day is lame. Working out every single day is lame. Reaching out to 15 people a day to try and try and get some more offers is lame. Talking to somebody every single day, complimenting a girl every single day, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Doing all these things, it looks small. It feels insignificant. When something looks small, it feels insignificant. The problem is small doesn't mean unimportant. You're building to something important. The butterfly effect. This one thing could be the catalyst to what gets you to your goal, and you wouldn't know it unless you tried. It's like one quote from the iconic A$AP Rocky video. Since when has it become uncool to try? Why do we stop trying? Why are we so obsessed with the outcome and the ocean when we need to be obsessed over the small river? Because the river is what's going to allow us to flow into the lake and eventually the ocean. The lake doesn't care where the water comes from. It only cares that the river keeps flowing. That's the game. It's not one giant breakthrough. It's consistent inflow toward where you're going. And I think that is the thing that is going to change your whole life. Bob Proctor talks about this a lot. Consistent inflow. We need to be consistent in our inflow and what we are working towards, and to consistently work on changing the paradigm to what we want it to be and to where we are trying to go. I want y'all to do this as this video comes to a close, right? These videos are a lot shorter, right? Stop waiting for the wave. Stop waiting for the motivation. Stop waiting for the inspiration. Stop waiting for this feeling of, it's time to go, and then always relying on that, because you're never going to go anywhere if you consistently rely on motivation and inspiration as your faculties to achieving. Never. You're never going to go anywhere. And that's the sad truth. It's true. It's facts. You're never going to go anywhere relying on motivation and inspiration. But there is a solution. If you build the rivers, no matter how you may feel, if you gotta turn it down to only what you can achieve that specific day, fine, do that, no problem. But as long as you consistently allow yourself to continue to do the small reps, say hi, compliment somebody, ask how their day is every single day, do one money rep, one offer, knock on a couple of doors, do this one thing to try, create content every single day, or work on content every day, record music every single day, work on the clothing, work on that business every single day. Do the small reps it takes to increase the surface area of success. Coming back to the Travis Scott story, is how Travis Scott became who he was, because he increased the luck and surface area of his eventual success. And on top of that, he never lost sight of where he was going, and he never lost the new paradigm he built for himself. He was no longer Jacquees Webster. He was now Travis Scott. Listen to Rodeo. That's what he says in Rodeo. at the end of the album. We need to follow the same formula. We are no longer this old. We are now new, and we need to follow the actions of who we are becoming, who we say we are becoming every single day. Thank you. I love y'all.